CTW Automation here, and in this video we're going to show you how to use the live data feature of CTW Probe for a rotary dyno. Now the first thing you'll need to do is set up the various screens so that you can use them for both live control and live capture. So if we go up to live and we click on live data, this is where our data will come through. Then we go back to live and we turn on live cycles. This is where you will have your cycles displayed, your data. And last is live control. This is where you run the machine, start and stop the cycle capture. So this is probably a tab you already have over here, and it's in auto hide feature. So what you do is you click on it and then you click the little push pin so that it sets up and stays over there on the right side. I'm going to adjust the screen for the live cycles a little bit. So I have already run my data. I'll show you here. Run what I'm basically trying to match, a few different speeds, but whichever one I want to use. Let's see, I want to use the 5" per second test. If you click on it, right click, and you do a live reference. So you create a live reference of that data and it shows up here, and that's what you're trying to match. So you have your shock in there, you put another shock in that you're going to try to use to match. You have your live cycle area set, you have your live control set, and you're on your live data screen. Next, we'll go ahead and start the machine. Since we're trying to match at 5" per second, type in 5, hit enter. Yes, the dyno's going to run. So the dyno's now running, it's up to speed. And what you do is you click on this start cycle capture. So I'll click on it, and you can see immediately 1, 2, 3, as long as I leave it on. I'm going to pause it, and you can see we have the files over here. It ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cycles. They all match, they all line up. So I'm actually going to get rid of some of these to clean up the screen. Now, if you want to make your adjustments, you go ahead and change your shock. And you go ahead and turn on cycle capture again. And that is absolutely the same as it was before. I'm going to turn that off and get rid of some of these just so it doesn't fill up the whole line here. Now you can also just leave this on. And you can see, and you just double click on the screen, it'll auto zoom, double click, and you see you heard me making clicks on the Olean's adjuster. And I'm going to stop the cycle capture, and I'm going to stop the dyno just for the sake of the video. So we still have the reference graph. We have a whole bunch of adjustments in between. And the nice thing is we can go back and turn off the ones in between. So we know this last one was up to speed and the adjuster was good. So you can start cleaning this up and getting rid of the ones that you don't want. That red one, this little bump here, we can get rid of the red one. That goes away. And that black one, that was another adjustment in between, and the purple one. So we get rid of the ones in between if we collected them, and you can even get rid of them entirely. Get rid of those. Try to get just one from each adjustment to be on the screen. Let's see this, you got this blue and this orange, so I'm going to get rid of the orange. And we still have several down here, and several at the beginning. So you can see how you can tailor this so that you have only the data that you want to have. So we'll turn the dyno back on. another adjustment. Now that I know it's settled, I'll do start cycle capture. And there we have it. See, we just double click on the screen, it will adjust. I'm going to turn off the cycle capture. I'm going to stop the dyno. I'll go back and clean this up. Just the same, get rid of the crazy loops, get rid of the ones that we don't want, just so we have the ones in between and for our adjustments. So you can see we're mapping it out. We have all those. We can keep the ones we want. We can get rid of the ones that we do not want. Now, this is certainly one way to use the live screen, because you can filter out the collections that are in between changes when maybe the checkball's floating or the shock is still changing, any kind of preloads. So you can do it this way. And we can also do it another way. We'll go through that, show you how to do it. I'm going to get rid of all of these. And we will start over, and we will just do start and stop capture so that you get one cycle per time, and it makes it nice and clean. So we're going to go back to our 5 inches per second. Dynos to start. Yes. So start, get your cycle on the screen, stop. Go 2 clicks, you're going to get another cycle, stop, start, stop. Much change here yet. There we go. Not sure where that black one came from, but obviously that was transient. Now we're going to go 2 clicks at a time. See, by just clicking cycle capture on and off, you get one nice trace before you go to the next adjustment. We're going to stop here, stop the dyno. So we have quite a few adjustments on the screen. You can see it's off the scale, so I'm just going to double click and it resumes for us. So we have all of these adjustments over here. You could do a screen capture, you could do any number of things, and of course you can still, this got 2 cycles here, I only want 1, so I'm going to delete that. And it looks like I got 2 there as well. I'll delete that, but you basically understand how it works. There's the force versus velocity, and again, auto scale, force versus displacement. So any one of those graphs you can now look at. You can do a screenshot to save them, print them out, you name it. Now in the future, what we hope to be able to do is allow you to save these live data files, these live cycles, so that you can both use the live screen and then capture the data and save it, just like you would if you had run a test. That is in a future development, a future release that we're working on, and hopefully everybody gets good use out of that. But that's how the live data capture works in CTW Probe automation. Thanks for watching.